What do you think of Elon Musk?
Elon may turn things upside down in some areas. I don't think he'd want to take us on in candy. And we've got some other businesses that you can look at something like Granimals out there in the other room, and it won't be technology that takes away the business and Granimals. It may be something else that catches the young kid's fantasy or something, but some pretty good moats around.
And would you invest in Tesla?
No.
Okay. Speaking of those cars, I mean, look at Tesla and what Elon Musk is doing. I mean, that kind of is a revolution.
I would say that I'd be surprised if more than a third of those would be electric. Well, that's 2/3 that aren't, plus all the ones. So of the total of the total vehicles on the road, it still might be 10% electric tops or something like that worldwide. I mean, you can't change this mass of transportation. You can't change it in a year or two. It is changing and should change, but in terms of just the math of replacing, if we said we're going to junk all the cars we have, well, the economy would stop. I mean, we can't produce them. We couldn't replace them.
Apple has been suggested by some analysts who are pretty smart that they should get into the electric vehicle business and maybe do so by buying Tesla. You and Charlie Munger, your vice chair, did this years ago with BYD buying electric vehicle and electric battery company. Would you suggest that Apple get into, or would you support it if they bought Tesla?
Well, I would support what Tim Cook does, but I think it would be a very poor idea to get into the auto business. It's not an easy business.
Do you even know Elon Musk?
I've never said anything negative about Elon. I mean, you're baiting me a little bit to do it.
I am.
But I've never, people like his car and everything, but somebody mentioned that now he's talking about financing. Something this morning about that. I thought I heard that.
Elon Musk, the CEO. CEOs did an Elon Musk type of tweet. I'm going private. Of course, they wouldn't go private, but they revealed something they shouldn't have. How would you have handled that?
Well, I think what you do, if you misspeak, and I can do it with you or somebody, I mean, if you misspeak, you correct it immediately. And if you've got a stock that's trading like crazy, you come on 3 minutes later and don't say, I misspoke when I said lending secured. I meant to say, I really think I can get funding. I mean, or something.
Here and there are probably places where the moat is as strong as ever, but certainly you can certainly should be working at improving your own moat and defending your own moat all the time. And Elon may turn things upside down in some areas. I don't think he'd want to take us on in candy. And we've got some other businesses you can look at something like Granimals out there in the other room, and it won't be technology that takes away the business and Granimals. It may be something else that catches the young kid's fantasy or something, but some pretty good moats around.
If you look at the leading candy bars, for example, for the last 50 years, I think you'll find Snickers on top, and then you got M&Ms. You got two types, so they don't combine the peanuts with the other ones. But I think they're number 2 and 4, and Hershey's in there number 3 or something of the sort. I can't take them on. I don't think Elon should take them on. They have moats. He's trying something to improve a product, and I salute him for that. And the American public will decide whether it's a success, and it's not easy. It's probably easier to develop a new car than to compete with Snickers. But some products have terrific moats. Probably Elmer's glue does. WD-40. I mean, there's just certain things that you are not much inclined to. If you guessed on the penetration of electric cars, let's say we sell 17 million or something a year in 2030, when I'll be 100.
What do you think of Elon Musk, though? If you met him, and would you invest in Tesla?
Well, I think you're trying to bait me a little.
I don't know. I'm just asking you. You can say no, and no, or yes, yes,
he's done some remarkable things.
Okay.
He's done some remarkable things.
Have you met him?
Oh yeah, he joined the Giving Pledge some years ago. I've only met him once or twice, but yeah, that's it. I've talked with him, but not for quite a while. Actually, General Motors had a company for a long time called Motors Insurance Company, and various
companies have tried it. I would say that the success of the insurance company, of the auto companies getting into the insurance business, are probably about as likely as the success of the insurance companies getting into the auto business. I worry much more about Progressive than all of the auto company possibilities that I could see in terms of getting an insurance business. It's not an easy business. I would say that I'd be surprised if more than a third of those would be electric. Well, that's 2/3 that aren't, plus all the ones. And so of the total vehicles on the road, it still might be 10% electric tops or something like that worldwide. I mean, you can't change this mass of transportation. You can't change it in a year or two. It is changing and should change, but in terms of just the math of replacing, if we said we're going to junk all the cars we have, well, the economy would stop. I mean, we can't produce them. We couldn't replace them.